The giant golem suddenly crumbles into a pile of boulders at the feet of the Joshua brothers. However, our hero is unpleasantly surprised. Despite hearing that only 8th rank demons are involved, he quickly recognizes the monstrous golem as one of his own creations. The magic used to summon it belongs to one of his 14 elite familiars. This revelation makes him wonder if the Joshua family made a deal with his subordinates, or if his remains somehow attracted them. Determined to uncover the truth, he confidently heads toward the second storage. But before Shuri can yell at him to stop, a loudmouth interrupts, thanking the Joshua boys for clearing the path. I can already tell he's going to be irritating. From the bushes, a redhead named Dronzer emerges with his lackeys. The redhead proudly brags about his tactic and tells our boy to shoo aside and let the big boys handle it. Dronzer's lackeys quickly surround our hero to prevent him from blasting them with traps like last time. The redhead taunts Shuri, saying he should be ashamed for using his cousin as bait. Shuri attempts to plead his case, but Dronzer calls it preposterous that the little baby managed to blaze through the traps without his help. The annoying redhead then notices the ring hanging from our hero's neck and swiftly snatches it. The blockhead grins ear to ear, announcing that the artifact will protect him from all the traps ahead. Shuri's discomfort grows as he watches his cousin remain completely unfazed, even after having his precious artifact stolen. His concern turns out to be justified as Dronzer's squad moves forward. With a cheeky grin plastered on his face, the redhead proclaims that he'll become a hero of the ducal family by claiming the Skeleton King's body. But mere seconds after Dronzer steps into the next area, explosions and fire engulf the boys. Watching them get led straight into a trap, Shuri is left utterly speechless. Our demon baby, however, relishes the suffering of the annoying brats he used as bait. Not gonna lie, I kind of feel bad for them. Anyway, our hero moves forward to the second area riding his cousin. He laughs at the fools who burn to a crisp for him and thanks them for setting off all the mines. Still, he's irritated by the kids who've been trailing him for so long. The kids, mesmerized by the almighty baby's divine wisdom, even go so far as to blame Dronzer for his fate. They have full faith that the cute baby of Joshua lineage would never cheat. In his mind, Shuri warns the boys to run from the demon currently perched on his shoulders. Just then, a new face steps forward and declares that if there truly is a saint, then Isaac is the perfect representation. The second prince of the neighboring kingdom, Paris Julius, introduces himself to our boys. Hearing the rumors that the prince is blessed by the gods, our hero's interest is immediately piqued. With that, Shuri informs him that they've arrived at the entrance to the third trial. The gates open, revealing brilliant burning orbs of light and floating guardians. A voice echoes in the arena, revealing that the third trial will test their courage. While Isaac's fanboys are all fired up, Shuri is left stunned as the angel-like guardians announce that only those who defeat them will be allowed to proceed. Thinking they just need to act brave, the fired-up fanboys rush forward to fight. But our hero takes a moment to carefully consider what the gatekeepers might be hinting at. Once the realization hits him, a devilish grin spreads across his tiny face. The almighty baby signals for his fanboys to stay back. Meanwhile, Shuri is deep in thought, recalling that Isaac's judgment has always proven right. He believes the gatekeepers are lying, considering how our hero succeeded in the trials of choice and patience by doing the exact opposite of what was expected. Since the third trial is one of remembrance, Shuri concludes they must recall the previous 2 tests. Fully confident in his deduction, he decides that the best course of action is not to attack. Our hero confirms this by halting and guiding the boys away from the guardians. His 2-legged horse is surprised, wondering if the saintess's kindness has suddenly awakened inside of him. For a brief moment, hope stirs in him about his cousin. But just as he begins to entertain the idea, Isaac charges up a little magic bomb and hurls it into one of the guardians' backs. His gullible ride is left dumbfounded while our boy laughs at his evil scheme unfolding. The gatekeeper, however, instantly turns hostile, punishing the candidates directly beneath it with an explosive strike. The wailing boys are blasted away like pieces of shrapnel from a grenade, crying out for their mommies. Meanwhile, our Joshua brothers quietly observe as chaos erupts before them. Realizing his mistake, Shuri glances at the expression on his rider's face only to find a demon grinning in satisfaction. Already aware of his foe, our boy experiences a sense of déjà vu, recognizing the lying puppets that were also crafted by his elite familiars. The villainous baby bursts into laughter, enjoying the sight of the foolish children facing the harsh reality of lies and betrayal. Poor Shuri can't help but feel sorry for the poor souls. I wonder if anyone will ever remind this guy that he's supposed to be a saint now.